Well, thank God we have Caleb Wilson. Huddle up.
You don't want none! You don't want none!
What's going on, Tar Heel Nation? It is your favorite North Carolinian, Russ, the Tar Heel, and welcome to the men's department of Carolina basketball reaction video for North Carolina and Navy. Just finished up, man. Carolina gets the 73-61 victory. 12-point stinking dub for the Heels. And let's just say that was laborious. I think that's a stinking word because it was not pretty in any way, shape, or form. That is not what I anticipated that I was going to stinking watch tonight. Highlights: Caleb stinking Wilson. That is about it. If you ask me, to be completely honest with you, man, my guy finished with 23 points, 9 of 13 from the field, 5 of 7 from the free throw line. And, oh, by the way, he also had 12 stinking boards, dude. Double-double for the freshman again. Was absolutely phenomenal. He looked like a stinking aircraft taking off of a Navy ship in this game. And, yes, pun intended, because my guy was stinking flying freaking high over and over and over. And I mean, if it wasn't for C-Dub, man, goodness gracious, this game might have been a little bit closer than what it was. That's about the good that I can really take from this one, to be completely honest with you guys. Caleb Wilson. Jaron Stevenson finished with 11 points as well. Henry Basar had 10.7 boards. Luka did finish with 16, kind of a quiet 16. But it was good to see him go 3 of 6 from the three-point line. Once again, we keep talking about how we need Luka to score. Well, he played 33 minutes and he dropped 16, and he was probably one of the more pivotal guys in the first half because C-Dub had some foul trouble early, and then he kind of poured it on in the second half. So, once again, good to see Luka with 16. A lot of people are saying that they think that he can step in there for Seth Trimble, and he has done that offensively, but, we're still having some issues defensively, especially against some of the more quicker guards, man. And we kind of seen that with Austin Benigni, or I think that's how you say his name. That kid finished with 19 daggone points, bro. Only 5 of 20 from the field, but he was 3 of 4 from the three-point line, and he kind of single-handedly kept them in the game in a various stints of this thing, bro. Not to mention the 15-0 run that they had like under 4 minutes left in the game to really cut the score to this lead. And I will have to say, as a Army guy myself, shout out to stinking Navy for showing us how to play from the opening tip to the ending whistle. They never gave up. Those kids stinking played hard, man. They are less athletic, less big, but what they did do is they hustled their ass off, and that's what enabled them to kind of stay within striking distance for a pretty good amount of time in this basketball game. That's the concerning thing for me. I think one of the concerning things for me, in this basketball game is the fact that Carolina, was unable to really stretch it out. Obviously, in the second half, they went through a period where they ballooned the lead out to 24. It was because Caleb Wilson was being daggum Caleb Wilson. But they really they let off the gas, man. They let off the gas and they didn't finish Navy. And a team like Navy that's going to play hard until the stinking final whistle, you really got to you can't let up. You can't let up against these kids, man. What they do is they will fight you until the end. That's why they're in one of these daggum service academies. They will fight you tooth and nail till the end, and that's what they did, man. That's what they did. So Carolina, Hubert Davis can take a lesson from his opponent and really show these guys, hey, listen, you guys are the bigger, faster, quicker, more experienced team. You're the more athletic team. You're the higher ceiling team. But you let these group of, Navy basketball players that don't have athletic scholarships hang with you for a little while, right? And that's something that Carolina's got to clean up, man. That's something that Carolina's got to clean up. Once again, Navy comes out in kind of a 2-3 zone concept. They're flashing out high. Carolina does a pretty good job on some possessions of getting the ball to the middle of the floor and setting things up, so that they can get the ball outside to some shooters. That's where Luka got a couple of shots, which was good to see and everything. But what we're lacking with Seth off the floor offensively is just a guy that can get to the middle of the floor, off the dribble. I think Cayenne Evans can be that guy, but Cayenne's got to be more aggressive. He's been a little bit too passive for my liking, to be completely honest with you. I need him to be the guy that gets the ball to the middle of the floor, because I think that Carolina's going to continue to see some zone looks throughout the year, especially against some of these mid-major teams, because it's been fairly effective for the most part. So 12-point dub for Carolina, man. I think that there's a lot that they can glean from this. One of the guys said in the live stream, this is all good and dandy when we're up by 24, but it was kind of the Caleb Wilson show. And eventually somebody is really going to have to establish themselves as the clear number 2 guy that we can go to, when C-Dub is on the bench with foul trouble, or God forbid he has some kind of off night or something like that. So, like I said, you let me know what you think about this game down in the comments section. I think there are very few people that anticipated a 12-point victory for Carolina. They came into this game as 26.5-point favorites. And they did not even come close to get in the line. So let me know what you think about this down in the comment section. Tar Heel Nation, college basketball family. The good news is that Carolina moves to 5-0 on the season. And we won't have another basketball game, man, until the Bonnies on the 25th. So if you haven't already, man, do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe to the daggum channel. It is a great day to be a Tar Heel. Go to hell, Duke. Go to hell, State. And we'll catch you on the next one, baby. Go Heels.